it's not the reddish or brown color. It's got somewhat, the green, bottle green or brownish color. So it's like very tasty and very healthy because you had in a lot of pepper in this. It's good for cold, fever. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hey all, welcome back to my channel. Today's special. So today's special is pepper chicken curry. So for that I've taken about half a kg to somewhere between half a kg to 3/4 kg of chicken. I've rinsed it 3 to 4 times with some vinegar, and then about 2 big onions sliced. I've taken 1/4 cup of shallots. Adding shallots to the pepper chicken, it gives extra taste and flavor. 1 green chilli, few curry leaves and 1 big tomatoes. Powders that are required for the curry are turmeric powder about 1/4 teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala and half a teaspoon of pepper powder. So we are not adding chili powder to this recipe. For this recipe we are not using it. About 2 teaspoons of peppercorns, about 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds or sombu or Perunjeeragam, and then clove, 3 clove, 2 cardamom and 1 cinnamon stick. Okay, so I have added some oil. You can add coconut oil, gingerly oil or refined oil or sunflower oil. Oil is nice and hot. I'm going to add in the whole spices, cardamom, cinnamon and clove. So I've added the whole spices to the oil. So once they splutter, I'm adding in the shallots and the green chili and the curry leaves. So I forgot to mention, we are using about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste too. Okay. As I told you, as it's like vacation, Ryan is here with me. Side by side, I am going to dry roast the saunf and the peppercorns. So keep it in low flame and dry roast it. So you would get nice aroma from the fennel seeds and the peppercorns. Then you switch this off and then transfer it to a bowl till it cools down, and then you grind it to a. So now let's add in the onion, 2 sliced onion, and saute till it becomes brown in color. Meanwhile, let's check on the peppercorns and the fennel seeds. If you get that smell, you switch it off. And don't leave it in the pan itself, it might get burnt. And see on to that, you don't burn the peppercorns and the fennel seeds. So about 2 to 3 minutes you saute or dry roast the fennel seeds and the peppercorn, and then you switch this off and transfer it to a bowl. It's become brown in color. At this stage, let me add in about 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. First I forgot to mention it, as it was in the fridge. I forgot to show. So about 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. Saute well till the raw smell of the ginger garlic paste leaves. So this particular recipe needs a little oil, a little more of the oil. Okay, so once the raw smell of the masala, I mean like the ginger garlic paste leaves, we'll add in the coriander powder, turmeric powder and the pepper powder. Meanwhile, what we'll do is we'll grind the peppercorns and the fennel seeds. So this particular combination, the peppercorn and the fennel seeds, I'm using it for the second time. Before I used it for my beef curry. So adding fennel seed or Sombu or Perunjeeragam to non-vegetarian food, it's like it gives an extra flavor and taste to the curry. My mom, she uses in mutton curry, chicken curry. So now the raw smell of the ginger and garlic has left and it's like sauteed well. So at this stage I'm going to add in the turmeric powder, adding in the coriander powder, garam masala we'll add it at the last, and the pepper powder, about half a teaspoon of the pepper powder. Taste, let's add in the tomatoes, about one big tomato chopped, and let's add in salt. So let's wait till the tomatoes become nice and soft. So but meanwhile I'll grind the powder, the fennel seeds and the pepper to a coarse powder. About 5 minutes, this is how the masala looks. The tomatoes are like mashed, not completely, but it's like mashed. So at this stage what we're going to do is we're going to add in the chicken pieces. Mix it well. So as I always say, saute till the chicken, the color of the chicken changes from the pink color to pale white color. Meanwhile, let's like add in salt to taste. And mix it well. See, this is how the color must change. See, it's like pink. The pink has changed to white, somewhat a pale color. So once all the pieces changes color, we'll close the lid and cook. So this would take about 2 minutes. So this is how the powder looks, the fennel seeds and the peppercorn powder. So let's close the lid and cook for. So now it's been 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to add in the spice powder, the powder which we prepared. I'm adding in about 1 teaspoon. Mix it well and then see if it's like required, you can add a little more. So I'm adding in and another half a teaspoon of the masala. Now let's mix this well, cover and cook for. The chicken itself is oozing out water. It's about 5 minutes after I close the lid. See the water that has been oozed out by the chicken itself. So at this stage, what I'm going to do is, it's about 5 minutes. I didn't earthenware or mud pot. Be careful. If it gets burnt at the bottom in the beginning, then you're going to get that taste till the end, and the recipe or the dish would lose its taste. So you should always be careful while cooking in earthenware or mud pots. Maintain the lowest flame, or between low to medium flame. Don't keep it in high flame, so that would spoil the mud pot as well as the recipe. So now I'm going to add in about half a cup of water. And then mix this well. Okay, and leave it for 5 minutes. So I'm telling you, if necessary, you can skip. So now let's close and cook for another 5 minutes. This is how the curry is after 5 minutes, after adding water and boiling it for 5 minutes. So at this stage, I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of garam masala. So people, it depends on your preferences. If you like more of garam masala, you can add half a teaspoon. Otherwise, you can reduce it to quarter teaspoon. So I am adding in about half a teaspoon of garam masala to this, and again I'm going to give this a mix and cover and cook. So totally the cooking time for chicken would be somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so now let's again close and cook. If you want, you can add water at this stage again. If it's not necessary, you can skip. So now let's close and cook for another 5 minutes. This is how the curry looks after 15 minutes. So if you want, you can add in a little more of water and bring it to a boil, as well as the masala. So what I'm going to do is, for us, we need a little more of curry, because I'm preparing this for lunch as well as for dinner. So I'm going to add in a little more of water, another half a cup of water. So as I told, always check for salt after you add in water. So totally I've added 1 cup of water to the chicken curry, and I'm going to add in another half to 1 teaspoon of the fennel seed powder, half a teaspoon of the fennel seed and pepper powder. So totally we have added about 2 teaspoons, 1.5 teaspoon in the beginning, and then another half a teaspoon of the fennel seed and pepper powder now. So now I'm going to leave this for another 5 minutes. So totally it would take 20 minutes. So let me check whether the chicken's done. No, the chicken is not completely done. So let's cook this for another 5 minutes. I'm adding a pinch of salt too, as I've added some water. And let's again cover and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll open the lid and cook for another 1 or 2 minutes. So totally again I'm going to leave this for another 5 minutes. So totally the cooking time would be 20 minutes for this particular chicken curry. So now let me close it for 3 minutes and cook. So our curry is almost done. So I'm going to leave this, cook this without the lid. Flavor of the fennel seeds and the peppercorns, which is ground freshly, that too dry roasted and ground. The whole house would smell of the curry. So now let's switch this off and transfer it to a serving bowl. So it's been 1 minute now. I'm covering. So it's been 1 minute. I've uncovered and I'm cooking this. So this is the curry. You get nice thick gravy. So the onions, the tomatoes, the shallots, everything, they've just mashed up. So if you like this curry or if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to click the bell icon so that you get notifications on each and every videos that I upload. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.